Hey everybody, this is Scarlet Faye, and today we're going to do a style switch challenge. So basically, I have these two jars, and in each of them in one of them I have a style, like a type of style, and the other one I have characters. And I've been seeing some other YouTubers doing this, and I thought I'd give it a try. So we're going to choose one out randomly out of each of these little jars. And then if it's an easy enough one, I might choose two. So let's see. I forget which has which. So come on. Okay, got one. Okay, so this is the one that has a style. So we're gonna do the first one's gonna be the Umbrella Academy style, which is a comic book style. I believe Gabriel Boz is the artist for that. Don't quote me on it. So that one's gonna be a bit difficult, so I may not do two. Let's see the character. And the character is, there's a lot more papers in it. Oh, I'm not gonna fully close it. Marceline from Adventure Time. So that's gonna be interesting. You know what? This lighting's horrible. Forgive me. It's getting dark. I'm gonna do another one. Because doing one just seems to... doesn't seem like it might be long enough. But we'll see. If not, I'll be a two-part video. So, got the style. Let's get the other character. Oh, jeez. Okay. So, the other character, next one will be Nagisa from Assassination Classroom. And that will be in the Powerpuff Girls style. That one's gonna be fun. I think I might actually start with that one. So let's get started. So this was the easier of the two to start drawing, mostly because the Powerpuff Girls style is very simple and not too detailed. So starting with that is the better one because the other one is a lot more difficult. I guess the only problem that I had, aside from, erasing so much, is that actually there's different ways that the different characters from the show are actually drawn. They're not all drawn in the same small body, big head kind of chibified. That's another problem. I think mine looks more like a chibi than the actual Powerpuff Girls style. But I use the same thick lines, little detail kind of motif throughout this. And yes, I just drew those shoes without actually like outlining them first. That was, I do that sometimes. And there was one mistake with this. I didn't make the circle the way I wanted it to one of the eyes, so you can tell there's a bit of a loop there where I kind of fucked up, but it's okay. It's okay. The coloring of this one was quite simple, so because all the colors are so it wasn't too hard, flat with cell shading. Flat colors can be a problem sometimes if you're not used to it, especially with light colors. It is a lot harder to get a flat color with, you know, really light colors. But that was how that came out. The drawing marshalling in the Umbrella Academy style proved to be more difficult than expected. It was one of those, I don't draw comic book style that often, and it's quite curvy for one, and quite exaggerated. You don't think about it until you actually do it. And Gabriel Ba has a very sharp style, like very sharp. Like there's angles and all this stuff that I'm not very accustomed to drawing. So I'm more accustomed to drawing smooth lines and curves. So that's basically how I started off my sketch with marshalling. I started off with the proportions of a comic book style, but went fairly smooth, and then when I went actually over it with fine liners was when I really started doing more of the sharp angles. It kind of seen in the Umbrella Academy. The face was completely difficult. I redid the face like 3 times. You could see me literally grabbing my comic books to try to figure it out. Like really figure out, especially how those hands are meant to be drawn. But here's where you start seeing a more sharper, crisp line. And more, yeah, more similar to that style. You still see a variation of my style, mostly because it's hard to get away from your own way of drawing. You get in this zone and you start drawing, you think, oh, okay, I'm doing good, and then you realize, no, I'm supposed to be doing a different style. This looks too much like my own. Damn it. So overall, I enjoyed how these pieces turned out. The coloring for marshalling was a bit more difficult with the hair. Most comic books tend to be the same, cell shading. They don't really have soft shades, so I didn't have to worry too much about that. But just I'm not good with harsh shading, like shades. It's a problem I've had for a while and need to become more accustomed with. But overall, I think both turned out okay. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and thank you guys for watching. if you guys want to see another video of these, hit the like, and if you want to see even more of my drawings, don't be afraid to subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.